Most of us have frustratedly asked ourselves the following questions at some point in our life. Why haven't I achieved what I intended to? Why haven't I progressed already? Why doesn't that girl want to date me? Sometimes it may be down to being simply too kind, too good, and even a little too pure. You could even say that it's because nice guys finish last. This isn't because those who aren't the nice guys, even the bad guys, are simply lucky, but because they possess a quality that helps them get ahead. In fact, nice people with likable personalities often receive better treatment and are seen as more confident and successful. Their rise to the top will be quicker simply because people enjoy being around them. Let's take, for example, the Sigma. It's not to say that he's not a nice guy. Many Sigmas are great people. But he is capable of doing whatever it takes to flourish and triumph without being held back by commands and rigid rules. This is why the Sigma is a great example of a man who can conquer the world. And he does all this without becoming corrupt and immoral. But how? Well, in this video, particularly for the nice guys of the world, we're going to share with you 7 pieces of advice on how to get ahead in life. Number 1, use the zero expectation approach. When it comes to attracting women, the Sigma male comes out on top. Of course, there is the old trope that women don't like nice guys, but that's not exactly true. It depends on what you define as nice. For example, needy, weak, indecisive men are not attractive to women, but could be considered as nice traits. Nice guys expect their niceness will get girls to like them, but what they don't seem to realize is that pretty much every guy they talk to meets that basic requirement. The Sigma male is not a jerk, but instead of niceness per se, he gets girls through confidence and the use of the zero expectation approach. This means when he sees a girl he's attracted to, he approaches her with zero expectations of picking her up. And this works extremely well in getting your head in the right place to talk to women. It works so well because the biggest problem is eliminated: expectations. Approaching women with the objective of talking rather than getting something means that your niceness is neutralized and allows you to practice your confidence through interesting conversation instead. Number 2, draw the line. Nice guys don't draw the line. Instead, they may let others dictate or change their plans and compromise their values. And sometimes you have to draw a line, even if it feels confrontational. The Sigma might keep himself to himself most of the time, but he is anything but a pushover. He would never stand by and watch as people disrespect or ignore him, and will stand up for himself without hesitation if necessary. It's not being nice when you let it slide that your coworker took the credit for your work. To put it bluntly, you are being a doormat. The Sigma knows the difference between being nice and being a coward, and to be as strong as he is, you must hold your ground and make it clear that you're not going to be screwed with. It's important to establish boundaries and to stick by them if you want to be taken seriously. By doing so, you'll not only be respected more, but you'll be able to create stronger and healthier relationships. Number 3, make your own needs a priority. Part of acting like a Sigma in order to succeed in life is to put your own needs first. And this might sound wrong initially, as society teaches us that it's selfish or immoral to put yourself first. But this is totally wrong. The Sigma shuns the social hierarchy because he disagrees with its rules and expectations, and this is one of the things he disagrees with most. You must consider your own needs first before those of others. However, this doesn't mean that you should never consider the needs of others. There will be times when you feel it's appropriate to put someone else first, but generally speaking, you should prioritize your own needs. After all, you can't fill someone else's cup if yours isn't already full. When you start to put yourself first, you'll find that people stop demanding things from you and instead align their needs with your willingness to help or with your availability. And this allows you more time to fully invest in yourself and to allow yourself to reach your full potential. Like the Sigma, the crucial thing is to stop caring about what others think, stop being a people pleaser, and instead focus almost entirely on yourself. Number 4, don't apologize for taking control of your own life. Putting their own needs and interests before that of others can make the nice guy feel rather guilty. If you find yourself apologizing profusely for failing to do a favor for someone, then you need to take a leaf out of the Sigma's book and immediately stop doing so and stop feeling guilty altogether. Yes, you're nice, but being nice means being nice to yourself and caring for your own well-being, not always being available to do favors for others. The Sigma will never apologize for taking control of his own life, because he isn't doing anything wrong when it comes to putting your own needs first. You must learn to be unapologetic about doing so, even if you are confronted by a strong urge to please people and help others. There's a huge difference between being a nice guy and a guy who happens to be nice. Number 5. Take some risks and face your fears. As a man, you become more confident and self-assured when you challenge your mindset by facing your fears and taking more risks. And this is what makes you stop seeking validation and approval from others, as you've already validated from within. The Sigma is known to be a risk taker, a bit of a daredevil, and this is one of the reasons why he has so much self-confidence and, therefore, success in life. It doesn't mean that he engages in dangerous behavior, but that he takes well-calculated risks to continue to challenge himself and to challenge his own boundaries. Preferring not to live life by conforming to rigid rules might mean that he breaks them from time to time, particularly when he doesn't agree with them. You shouldn't intend to break the law, but breaking a few rules here and there, or taking some well-calculated risks in order to achieve your aims will also serve you well. Number 6. Be authentic. The Sigma knows exactly who he is and doesn't pretend to be something he's not. He's as authentic as they come and operates without pretenses, being confident and honest. And when you are so sure of who you are that it's just as evident to those around you, you will be seen as trustworthy, someone to respect, and even admire. It's important not to compare yourself to others and not to try to be something you're not just to please them. Like the Sigma, you should have a keen awareness of your own strengths and weaknesses and adjust your life and behavior accordingly. The Sigma has no need to try and impress because what he possesses internally as his authentic self is already impressive enough. Number 7. Trust yourself. Most people don't like confrontation, and that goes for the Sigma male who really goes out of his way to avoid it when he can. But he is not afraid to engage in difficult situations when it's necessary because he has the confidence and the trust in himself that he can and will handle it well. He avoids confrontation simply because he doesn't enjoy unnecessary drama. Nice guys are more likely to avoid confrontation because they're afraid of what others will think, afraid that he'll say the wrong thing and escalate the situation, coming off worse in the end. And they let that fear slowly erode their own trust in themselves and end up in a never-ending cycle of fear, worry, and loss, which does nothing except push them farther away from achieving their goals. To combat this, like the Sigma, you must first trust yourself to handle a difficult situation and then handle it. To get ahead in life, you can use these tips, but above all, don't stop continuing to be nice. It's not being nice that causes the issue. Like the Sigma, you can be a gentleman without being a doormat. You can be sweet without being needy. You can be humble without being self-deprecating. It's all about finding the right balance. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and to like and share the video. You can also hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads, and we'll see you next time.